Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the Covenant hero worshippers of the Outcast push back and expand their holy empire into Morningdale. After their 2 victories, KOTT News spoke briefly with a team representative who was experiencing audio difficulties. What would you like to say about getting through the doors and into the fort in under 10 minutes?
So John, we easily destroyed their back line as they let us go there for free. And from there we can just decided that Morningdale was ours. And that's exactly what we did.
Not the only winners last night, KOTT spoke with HBM leadership in Far Harbor after their outer fort hold. Congratulations on your victory here in Reekwater, holding off the forces of Waffle House Company yet again. An outer hold, how do you feel about your performance out there tonight?
I think my squad specifically in HBM, our Disruptor squad, we did excellent. Our kill squad, excuse me. I think we performed excellent as a new group joining here today, and I think we held out very well.
Oh, fantastic. Was there anybody specifically you'd like to shout out by name?
Would like to shout out my governor, Dove Bar. He hasn't called a war in a minute over here since J-Dog took over and calling. I think Dove Bar did an excellent job today leading the group.
Thank you, Shinju. And then one last question, a civic matter, if you will. I know that you have been holding on to the eastern coastline pretty effectively for the last 2 to 3 weeks, including the Restless Shore, an admirable accomplishment of the Mud Hill. Do you have any ambitions to expand further into the island?
Oh, John, absolutely. We're coming for those kitchen guys, those purple kitchen guys, those outcast guys. We're coming for them all. HBM is emerging a new era with the new Disruptor squad, or the kill squads, our main ball. Everything's coming together. The last few wars have shown us that we are improving, and it's looking great. It's looking excellent.
The precursor to tonight's combat was hot and heavy as well, as factions vied for the right to declare war in the region of Cutlass Keys. Companies from all factions were represented as participants engaged in open-world simulated fantasy combat up until the final horn. And although the point totals indicated a successful victory for the Syndicate, it was the Covenant forces who earned the right to combat later tonight. Returning to our ongoing coverage of the Night Vale Hollow event, citizens are reminded to use pumpkin heads to reduce the stamina of Bao Fazoo. Once weakened, he'll be more susceptible to damaging attacks, so remember to prep him with debuffs, then hold and release for heavy attack damage. Looking at the weather, and it's going to be a beautiful day for horse taming and excursions into the wilds all afternoon. But once more after sunset, volunteers should heed the call for assistance as corruption forces have been spotted marching on 40% of the island. Another submission for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Covenant hero worshippers of Outcasts assail the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for control of the crocodile-infested peninsula of the Cutlass Keys. Outcasts, riding the emotional wave of 2 victories last night, seek to take that momentum into battle against their island rival, seeking to pinch off some more land to call home. But JDB's Kitchen are riding the emotional wave of having a fight every night this week and look forward to combat against one of the only great houses capable of pushing them back to fort. But will they? Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.